punching a baby prank. Has anyone noticed the amount of like random acts of kindness content on their feed recently? I cannot stand it. I cannot stand. Wait, did I do a video about it? Yes, oh my god, I did a video called We Need to Talk About Good Deeds TikTok, and it's always people who are like, so they're in a restaurant and they've just eaten, and instead of just leaving like a really good tip for their server, they have to get their phone out and they're like, come here, to their server, and they're like, I want you to tell me how much I'm gonna tip you today, and then they get their money out and they're like this. And it's like you don't have to film every good deed you do. You don't have to film yourself feeding the homeless. Like there's a way to do it and there's a way to not do it, which I talk about in that video. I'll link it down below, check it out. But like doing good deeds for content is really, really annoying. Giving people on the street random flowers, a random amount of money and things like that. There's been people who have actually been part of these videos, as in not the person who took the video, but the person who was having the good deed done to them, who have publicly said like, no, I didn't want to be part of his experience. There's a whole story about it. I wonder if that could be a video. Anyway, hate it. I hate the content. I think it's performative. I just think it's really annoying and actually really cringy to watch. Something most of us probably think when we see a lot of these videos, it's just like, not all of this can be real. Some of it looks really staged, in my opinion. And there's different extremes of this as well. So it can be somebody just doing a good deed by giving a compliment, or being like, oh, you look nice today, which is actually quite nice. Or there's the big things like, you know, they go up to someone in the street and it's like, I'm gonna give you a whole house, you know? But sometimes it just doesn't add up. Like the amount of views these people are getting while they're giving away hundreds of thousands of dollars or even hundreds of dollars. It's like, where are you getting your money from? Because we know you're not getting it from making this content, because you're not getting the views, you're not getting enough views to be giving away all this money, right? So it doesn't quite add up that you're posting 10 videos a week of giving away $1,000 a day. That's $10,000 in each video, when your content actually doesn't pay for it. You know what I mean? So unless you're extremely rich and just doing good deeds. Okay, so this is Very Tired. I don't know how to say it. Sorry. Very Tired, Leave Me Alone. Oh, I like the name on TikTok. She mainly does vlogs based on her experience being a nurse. No wonder she's so tired. And also about her super cute dog, April. Beautiful baby. One of her videos went viral recently after she spoke about her experience running into one of these content creators, these good deed content creators, certified_turtle03 in the wild. So let's watch this.
So I went to Target to go get some little stocking stuffers for my family after the gym, and you know how if you go with your boyfriend or significant other and you kind of like split up in the middle and you go to like your respective things, he went to like the pajama aisle and I went to like the beauty aisle, and then I just texted him, hey, meet me at the self-checkout. And I saw him from like across the Target, and then I was over here, so I was going to meet him in the middle. And then a bunch of YouTuber and like guys with like cameras just like, and they go, do you want to be in our video? We're giving back to the community. And I was like, okay. So I like had my things in my hand and
okay, at least they asked, because sometimes they don't ask, they just film, like hidden camera film it. So that's one positive thing.
Like, what do you want? And they go, put as much as you want into the cart and we're gonna buy it all as much as you have. We got 1 minute to put as much as you can into the cart. And I was just kind of like, okay, like free stuff, like why not? And so then I'm in the beauty aisle and I'm like looking at all this stuff, and they go, you don't want to go to the food aisle? And I was like, no, it's okay, I'll be right here. And they were like, okay, well then your minute starts now. And I put all of the stuff that was in my hands, I put it in the cart, and I just like look around me, I see all the beauty stuff, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna treat my people. Yeah. And I just like take full thing and then put it in. I just start taking beauty products. I'm like, I don't even know what the fuck that does. Taking it, boom, taking it, boom. And then right next to the beauty aisle, there was like the women's section. And so I just see like a bunch of sweaters, and it's just like, okay, sweaters for work, that's okay. And I just start taking it off the shelf, put it down. I saw there was like a bunch of bows, And I was just like, oh, these bows would be so cute for all of the nurses that I work with. I work in the hospital and we wear bows all the time. So I was like, for Christmas, I'll get everyone matching bows. And so I start taking bows off the shelf and I put it in there. And then finally they go 3, 2, 1. And I'm like, look at this. I got bags too. I got bags for my patients.
Aww,
and because sometimes they don't have bags to come home to. And so I put all of this stuff in and I was so proud. I was just like, yes. And there's photo evidence of it from my boyfriend. This is the photo. So this is me.
Okay, so there's a group of guys here. This is one of the worst outfits I've ever seen in my life. Oh well. They're in the beauty area, and there she is, wearing exactly what she's wearing. And this is happening. Okay.
Don't look my butt. And these are all the YouTuber guys. This guy had a camera. This other guy was like a security guy for some reason. This was another camera guy. And then these were like the 2 main YouTube guys. And they were like, damn, you got a lot of stuff. And I was like, yeah, I did. I'm going to treat the people that I love. And they were like, oh, okay, let's go to the checkout. So at the checkout thing, I go, hey, what's your channel? And he was like, oh, I'm Certified Turtle. And I'll go, Certified Turtle? Were you on Drewski? And everyone started laughing. They were like, oh my gosh, she knows who Drewski is. And I was like, yeah, I don't live under a rock. I know who Drewski is. I know what you did. And so then I made him do like the Certified Turtle, like shadowboxing thing. And at this point, like there was like a crowd of people around us, like 30 people that were watching us. And they just start putting the things on the conveyor belt. You know, they keep saying, we're giving back to the community. We're giving back to the community. And I'm like, okay, that's great.
I hate this. I hate this whole thing. I'll be like, I just want to shop. I don't want this happening. Even if I'm not even part of it, I'll be like, you know what? I'm going to go to the back of a store and I'll be back later.
Finally, they start doing this thing where they're like, you have the business card. No, you have the business card. I thought you had the business card. I'm not paying for this. And it's going 300, 400, 500, 600. And I'm like, haha, somebody has to have the business card because I'm not paying for this shit. And then finally, it gets like 650. And then all of them together, except for one cameraman, fucking bolt. And so then I'm standing there with the poor checkout guy with all of this like $650 worth of stuff. And the checkout guy and the camera guy and me are just like looking at each other. And the camera guy just like puts his camera down and he goes, guys, I'm so sorry. I didn't think this was going to happen. These guys paid me just like $300 cash to film this video. I didn't know what this was going to be for. And I was like, I don't know what the fuck is going on. I don't know what is going on. So then I start feeling bad because now like there is stuff that I want in some of these bags, but like I don't want the $700 worth of stuff.
So were they pretending that none of them had the business card and they were never going to pay for it anyway? Because listen, if you're a business, you forgot your business card, pay for it on your own card, or get in your phone, send the money from the business card to your account. You know what I mean? Business expense, right? Or give yourself an invoice.
So then I was like, I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm going to have to put all this stuff back. And then finally one of the Target workers comes over and they're like, no, it's okay. You just take what you want and we'll put it in there. And I was like, no, I feel so bad because all of these Target workers are having to, number one, work during the holidays and they're overworked and underpaid. And now they're having to take all of this stuff that I got because I thought that I was doing a good thing and that I was going to like treat all the people that I love. And they have to put it all back. And I was like, I feel like such a dick, you know? So like, I still got the stuff that I wanted, but Certified Turtle, hey motherfucker, Certified Turtle, you owe me some shit. Not only that, you have to go back to Target and you have to apologize to them because they are working during the holidays and you just wasted all their fucking time.
Yeah.
Putting that shit back.
Yeah.
I thought I was doing something good, motherfucker. And you wasted all of their time. Bro, they're retail workers. They're already so stressed.
We've been there.
And you you fucked them over, dude.
What a weird situation, right? That's really, really weird. So awkward. I don't understand. So did they purposefully run? Was that the whole thing of the video? Was to make this whole situation act like this whole situation was going to happen and then not do it? Or did they genuinely panic? Was like, we can't pay for this, let's go. But even then, be like, you know what? Really sorry. We actually forgot the card. We can't actually pay for this. we'll help put all the stuff back. That's content within itself, you know. Watch a thing go wrong, you know, complete fail, you know. That's a nice act of kindness. They asked permission to film first, which I like. The person agreed to be in the content. I love that kind of thing. Great. That's not really an act of kindness, though, is it? Because they kind of just fucked off. It stuck out to me that they made a point in her going for food. Was it more, is it seen as more charitable if that person goes for loads of food? Like, oh no, we don't have food. But she was getting stuff for her patients too. This whole thing is very, very strange, really, really confusing. And actually food would have been cheaper, right? Than all the stuff she was getting, than beauty products, than clothing, and stuff like that. To do a trolley of food that you can get within 1 minute would have been a lot cheaper. The fact that this woman was a fan of this guy as well, she knew who he was. The business card situation, I do believe there's a business card as an influencer. When you make over a certain amount of money, at least in the UK, you do have to register as a business, and then you need a business account. So you would have a business card and you pay yourself money from it. So that is a thing. You can also have a shared one, but your business card could also be on your phone. And they're young, they don't pay with cards, they pay with their phones. I need to see, was this on, what's his name? Purple Turtle, no, what was it? Certified Turtle. He does kind of look like a turtle, is that why he called him that? I can't find any Target shopping anywhere. And it seems like he does more like pranks than anything else. Like one shaking a stranger's hand with Vaseline. Pedo fighting strangers. Yeah, it doesn't seem like he punching a baby prank. What I found from a very not deep look, he doesn't really do good deeds. That's not really his thing. So to me, that looks like that would have been a setup prank that was ready to, you know, that was the whole prank. So I'm not actually sure she was ever gonna have any of that stuff paid for her. It doesn't seem like that would be his vibe, to do a good deed, you know what I mean? Really, really weird situation. If you had a minute though to pick up whatever you wanted in Target, what would it be, and what would your game plan be? Mine would be, what do I love in Target? I would head to the toothpaste and a tooth whitening. I'm gonna keep an eye out on that turtle guy. See if anything about this comes up further. Thank you so much for joining me. That was a very short one for you today. Please do consider subscribing, and I'll see you in the next one.